the beginning of the show. So welcome. It is City Nights, where we speak about, content that will inspire you, educate you, and motivate you. We are here to talk about the real life things. It's Women's Month. I'm starting it off with a banger. In this Women's Month, I have decided I'm going to be breaking societal standards about what a woman should be and rewriting the book. And I'm hoping that all my queens will be joining me on this one so that we can change the narrative. It's time that we change our own storybook and we write our own pathway. Because for many, many years, we have been told a woman has to act like this, a woman has to do this, and a woman has to do that. And later on in the week, in the month, I'll be talking about, how we dress up. We window dress a lot of things in the name of affirmative action, in the name of women empowerment, in the name of, women coming together. We window dress a lot. And that's why we've got the issues that we have right now in our society. And in the month of August, City Night is going to be talking against these standards. Let's write our own rules. So my comment went out on social media today and I said, what is the big deal with colorism? Why does society deem light-skinned people as the most beautiful in the world? Who said that? David Chabalala said to me, "Ooh, ako butle man, Beyonce." He called me Beyonce because of obviously Black is King. We also have, a few stories about Black is King. We can talk about Black is King the whole night. But that's not the aim of the show today. I'm actually not interested in Black is King because I'm not interested in the concept. I've got my own reservations, but, let me not spoil you for yours. But I laughed and I said, but I'm being serious. So I'm going to make an example quickly before I go into a quick ad break. And then when I come back, we're going to have this real conversation where I'm going to be sharing the rest of the comments. But the thing is that one day, I was judging a pageant. So I'm a pageant judge, and I was judging a pageant, and we're doing one-on-one sessions. And this one girl, she's a young girl, she's in high school. We were doing like a teens segment of the competition. And I asked her a question. I can't even remember what it was exactly, but it had to do with beauty, or how do you define beauty or something like that. And she burst into tears. And I was so scared. I thought, my goodness, Moey, what have you done? Have you now made this poor girl so nervous and scared and she can't even answer? But it wasn't that. It wasn't the fact that I asked her that question, but it just reminded her of her scarring. And she cried, and I said to her, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she said, you know what? I don't think I'm beautiful. I said, why? Why would you say that out loud? That's problematic. As a young girl, you should be able to affirm things to yourself and completely tell yourself in front of people that you are beautiful. And she said, I don't think I'm beautiful because the girls at school laugh at me and ask me, why am I dark-skinned? Don't I want to bleach myself so that I can be beautiful? And I said to her, and then what was your response? She says, no, she actually considered bleaching herself. And she's dark-skinned. She's got this beautiful brown skin. And I told her, nothing you're going to do is going to make you white. Whether you bleach yourself, because you've got so much melanin, I think it's going to take you I don't know how many sessions of bleaching in order to just change your pigment. But why would you want to go through that pain just so that you can be accepted by people who don't contribute anything? I said, do they give you money? She says, no. I said, do they give you food? No. So I'm like, so what do you have to prove? You have nothing to prove to the people of this world. And it's this sick behavior that we have, this sick belief that we need to be accepted by society in order for us to accept ourselves. I think that narrative really needs to come to an end. But this is the month. This is the month where I'm speaking against all of these things. I'll be talking about some real stuff. But let me know of your comments. What do you think about colorism? Ace Moey said, this is a bit of a sensitive issue. Some people are saying, Mo, you're light-skinned, you can't say that, you can't talk about colorism if you're light-skinned. Says who? Because I've also had my struggles, Tando Tabete, for instance, she's light-skinned. She's been light-skinned all her life, and she's been accused of bleaching herself twice, Then you find people who go and deliberately bleach themselves. Shoza, who went deliberately to go and bleach herself. So everyone does these things for different reasons, all right?